Good morning. Good day. All right. Find a comfortable seat. Find your chair. There it is. So the beauty of using chairs is it really helps to keep our body in alignment when we do our yoga. And part of that keeping the body in alignment is keeping the chest open and the lungs able to function. So we're going to do a little focus on lung health today, just to help our lungs expand and get more oxygen in the body. And when you do that, it's 100% of the time you feel better. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna begin with arriving into our space. So I just like to have us close our eyes and just arrive here for this hour, for yourself, in gratitude that you brought yourself here today. Yeah, excuse me. All right, let's just take a couple breaths. Just notice your natural breath first. Just notice how you're breathing. And knowing that most of us only use about 30% of the capacity of our lungs. Yeah, that's when we're not even thinking about breathing. It's typically about 30%. So we're going to expand that today and just see if there's any feeling of difference when you expand and use more part of your lobes of your lungs. Good. Let's take a breath in through the nose and try to fill up as comfortably as much as you can, and then let it go through the mouth. And again, take a breath in and breathe out. And one more breath in and let it go. All right. We're going to do Bhastrika breath to start today. So you can maybe flutter your eyes open if you are not familiar with that, or bellows breath it's called. So we're going to just comfortably have our arms alongside our body. And our fists are forward. They're just nice and loose and relaxed. So when we breathe in, I'll just demonstrate. When we breathe in through the nose, we're going to bring our arms up as far as you can. And when we breathe out, close the fists and drop the arms. Now, if you have issues with your shoulders, you just go as high as is comfortable on your shoulders. But we're really going to be breathing out. So I recommend a Kleenex, have it handy. So as you breathe out, in case you need to stop and blow your nose. Yeah, but this is really nice for our breath. It clears out all the stale air that we breathe in. And then that way, when we breathe it out, we have more capacity to breathe in nice oxygenated air. So ready? Let's begin. So we're going to bring our hands to either side. Good. Relax the body. Good. You can keep your eyes open for this round. We're going to do 3 rounds of this breath. Good. So take a cleansing breath in. It's all both in and out of the nose. Cleansing breath out. And now begin. Breathe in and out. In, out, in, out, in, out. Really out and in, out through the nose. Let's do 3 more. Give it your all. And at this point, you're probably going to recognize if you need this. Right. So you may want to clear your nose a little bit. Yeah. All right. And then we're going to do 2 more rounds. So feel free to float your eyes closed now that you know the pattern. And we're going to bring our arms into position. Just relax. Yeah, fists forward, upper arms alongside the rib cage. Good. Take a cleansing breath in, gentle breath in through the nose. Breathe out through the nose. And now begin. Breathe in, arms go up. Exhale, arms come down. In, out, up, down. One more. And relax, palms up on your lap, eyes closed. Just relax. And notice the effects of the breath. You might be feeling a little more energy in your head. Yeah, a little more clearing in the nose and the nostrils. And we'll get ready for one more round of that Vastrika breath. So again, resting your arms alongside your rib cage, fists forward, arms relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Take a cleansing breath in and breathe out. And again, no discomfort in your shoulders. So don't go as high with your arms if that's uncomfortable. Good. Let's take another cleansing breath in. Breathe out. And let's begin. Breathe in, arms go up, exhale down. In, out, in, out, up, down. Two more. And relax, palms up on the lap, relax the body, eyes closed. And notice the prana energy. You might be feeling more energy in your body. Bringing in that prana energy, detoxifying our body, detoxifying the lungs. Yeah. Now keeping your eyes closed here, we're just going to do some more relaxed breathing. We're going to use some mudras to draw the energy to certain parts of our body. So palms are up on your lap. Now you're just going to touch your tip of your pointer finger to the tip of your thumb, like the OK sign, right? Just touching gently. The other three fingers, middle, ring, and pinky finger, are just relaxing forward. They can be curled in a little bit. Good. And this mudra helps to draw the energy from the navel to our throat. Yeah, all past the lungs there. So we're going to just take 5 long, slow, deep breaths here, breathing in and breathing out through the nose. And you can use Ujjayi breath here if you have it in your practice. Smile on the face. Breaths are long, slow, deep. No effort. Just imagining that energy, the breath from the navel to the throat as you breathe in. And from the throat to the navel, as if we're massaging that whole trunk of the body with the breath. And no hurry, the next time that you exhale, just relax. Keep that mudra. Good. And now keeping the thumb and the pointer finger touching, just curl in those 3 fingers. The tips of the 3 fingers, ring, middle ring, and pinky come into your palm. So you're still with that OK, that circle with your thumb and pointer finger. Yes. This is Chinmaya Mudra. So this takes the energy from the throat to the third eye. Yes, all up and down your face, throat to the third eye. And let's begin taking a nice long deep breath in. And pause for a second at the top and breathe out. So nice, long, slow, deep breath here. And just imagine as you breathe in, that energy going from the throat to the third eye. And from the third eye to the throat. Just nice, slow, long, deep breath. A smile on the face. Breath is relaxed. And at the end of the next exhale breath, you can relax your hands. Now we're going to go into Adi Mudra. So we're going to just lay your thumb into your palm and cover your thumb up gently with all 4 of your fingers. And this is going to take the energy to our brain, top of the head and the brain. Again, let's just net about 5 or 6 long, slow, deep breaths here, and just imagining that energy going right into your brain, waking it up. Yes. Bathing your brain in this beautiful energy. From the brain out through the top of the head and back. Now at the end of your breath, next exhale breath. Just release the hands, and finally we're going to go into for our spine. We're going to bring the hands into fists, bring the sides of your hands, lay them on your lap. Thumbs are up. So your hands are just in fists, resting on your lap with your thumbs reaching up towards the sky. And this is going to bathe our entire spine. Yeah. So as you breathe in, take a nice breath in. Notice the breath and just imagine it going from the tailbone all the way up your spine, up to the back of your neck, and then back down as you exhale. Continue on. Breathing in slowly and out. Miradanda Mudra here. Just bathing our spine in healthy oxygen, healthy breath. And the next time you exhale, just go ahead and relax. Release your hands now, palms up on your lap. Smile on the face. Very, very nice. All right. So you can either keep your eyes closed. We're going to just do some head circles. Good. As we begin our movement, our asana practice. Now, take a breath in. And as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Reach your shoulders back. Good. And then start to circle your head as you inhale. Roll your head over to the right and up. Over to the other side and forward. Just breathing in as you go up. Nice big breath. Yes, our breath is our connection from our mind to our body. And the next time that your head comes forward, pause. Reverse, go the opposite direction. Just enjoying the stretch of your neck. Relaxing. Next time the head comes forward, pause. Good. Also, this breath helps us to release our endorphins in our body. Press down into your feet and slowly lift your head back up. Good. And wiggle out the shoulders. Good. All right. Let's just roll the shoulders back just gently and roll the shoulders forward. Good. And then we're going to bring our fingertips to our elbows. Lift the elbows up. Slowly bring your elbows forward. If they touch, maybe not. Yeah. Just wherever you can separate them a little bit. We're just going to do circles. So inhale with the elbows going up and back. Feel how that's opening up our lungs, stretching our rib cage. Yeah, all that fascia tissue. Again, just circles. Inhaling as you go up, exhaling as you come back and down. Good. Slow, open up. Expansion in your lungs. So let's do one more and relax. Good. Relax the arms down now onto your lap. Good. Take a breath in and let it go. Find your tall spine. So posture is one of the most important parts of being able to breathe fully. always having a gently lifted heart for many reasons, right? Including our breathing. Good. And we're going to float our hands forward. Good. Let's just make circles with our fists. Nice slow circles. Just stretching our fists and getting a little snap, crackling, and popping in my right hand and wrist. So I maybe need this. And then reverse. Feel the stretch even on your inner wrists. Yeah, good. Nice. All right, arms out. We're going to flip our palms up. We're going to take our right hand, bend the elbow, and lay your right fingers onto the back of your shoulder, or your top or the back of your shoulder. Let's take this left hand underneath our arm and see if you can guide that elbow up towards the sky. This is called cow face pose. Again, really nice opener for our middle body, our ribs, our lungs. Good. Now, once you've reached your pinnacle, right, where it's comfortable, where you can breathe, it also automatically straightens our spine, right? Now you're going to take this left hand, relax it down, take the top of your hand and just slide it behind you, right behind you there. So you're laying the top of your hands onto maybe your glutes. And then see if you can start to slide that left hand maybe up to your waist. Relax the shoulders. And then maybe just go as far up. Maybe you want to see if your fingertips touch back there. Mine aren't even close, but maybe yours are. Yeah. And find your spot, right? Find your edge, your just wherever it's comfortable that you can breathe. Good. And let's just take a few breaths here. Inhaling. This is challenging, right? And exhale. The more you practice this, the closer your fingertips will get to each other. And yours may look like this, right? Just depending on how open you are. Wherever it is, it's perfect for you. Yeah. And then as you exhale, we're gonna slide that left hand back down. Good, slide it out from behind you. Lift your right fingertips up and just slide, let your arm float down. Good. And roll out your shoulders. Good. Again, gentle, tall spine. Again, this chair, sitting in our chair, allows us to have our body in really a nice alignment. Good. So let's bring our hands forward again. So we're going to lift our fingers up, spread your fingers wide. Feel the tension in your fingers because you're spreading them as wide as you can. And just start to wiggle your fingers. Yeah, don't forget your pinky and your thumb. Just stretching your fingers out. Yeah, giving them some love, strengthening. Good. And relax your fingers now. Good. Now we're going to bring palms up like we did on the other side. We're going to bend now the left elbow, bring the left fingers to the shoulder. Same thing on this side. But you'll probably notice a significant difference usually. And now taking this right hand and help to guide that elbow up. Maybe you won't notice that much of a difference if you really are open in your upper body and your shoulders. And now again, take that right hand, relax it down, bring the top forward and slide it onto your low back. And then just start to slowly inch those right fingertips up towards the left. Notice if the fingers are a little closer together or if they're a little farther apart. Very common, right? One side is tighter than the other. But just find your edge here and find your breath. Nice, long, slow, deep breath. Just 2 more breaths here. Just try to relax in this challenge. The more we relax, the more our muscles will allow us to go further. They'll relax too. It's like being with somebody that's tense. It just automatically makes you tense, right? So if we relax, our muscles will relax too. All right. On your exhale breath, let's come out of that. So slide your right hand slowly. Just let it ride down your back. Good. And then untuck it from behind you there. Lift your left fingertips up. And just allow them to drop down. Yeah, good. Ha. So relax your arms down and gently roll your shoulders. Hopefully you'll feel and roll them a couple times forward. Good. It might feel nice to stretch them out now. Good. So let's just do a little cat-cow here. Hands on our lap. Inhale, lift the chest, slide your elbows back, look up. Also great pose for spine and lungs. Exhale, slide the hands forward. Let your head relax forward. And maybe a little curve in your back, stretching your back. You mostly need to stretch our spines this way, right? Our spines, if we hunch over, the back of our spine gets enough stretching. Yeah, the front of the spine that the cow pose addresses. And relax forward. Good. And then just slowly come back up. Good. So we're going to pretend, remember those taffy machines, you know, that you've seen, and I always loved watching those. Let's pretend we have a big hunk of that taffy in our hands. Good. We're going to lift our elbows up. We're going to grab onto that taffy so there's some tension, right? A little bit of tension in our arms. And we're going to pull that taffy apart as wide as we can. Until your shoulders are saying, that's it, right? Maybe you're out here, maybe you're here. Good. Take a breath in, lift the chin, lift the chest, and then exhale, just allow your hands to float back to center, squishing that taffy. Yeah. Let's do that one more time. Taking your fingertips, and again, as if you have the tension of the taffy, we're gonna pull it apart, working our pets. Yes, opening up. Lift the chest, lift the chin, smile, because you have taffy, and exhale, and come back to heart. Good, and relax. Nice. Okay, we're gonna get into our lower body. Let's just stretch our spine side to side as well. So we're just going to do nice little side bends here. So you can start with arms down alongside the body. You can lift your right arm up and just lean over. Keep the arms nice and loose. And then we're just going to switch over to the other side. Good. So inhale and exhale. Maybe each time you go a little further, but just gently giving our spine, and again, all of this is really great for the lung expansion. And just one more here. Next time you come to the right, let's pause. You can hold on to your chair or just keep your arm down alongside your body, or have your chair on your lap. Good. And maybe turn the head gently and look underneath that left arm. And bring a couple nice big breaths right into this left lung. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge, right, to breathe deep, but that's what gets the muscles around the lungs, right, to open up. And then as you exhale, relax that left arm down, gently reach the right arm, just gently up. And exhale, lean over and pause here. Turn your head, look underneath that right arm and breathe. Your low belly is tucking in here. Nice, long, slow, deep breath. Good. And then on an inhale breath, slowly come back up. And exhale that down. Good. And roll out the shoulders. Okay, we're going to do a little more work on our chairs. We're going to do our warrior series. Yeah. So we're going to take your body and as if the middle of the edge of your chair here is between your legs. Yeah, good. And then we're going to take our hands to the back of our chair here. And we're going to scoot a little bit more over. We're going to take this knee, bring this left knee in and drop it down towards the floor. We're setting up for warrior one on our chairs here. So get nice and comfortable here. So this leg can be here, or if you want to lean forward and stretch it, you're on the ball of your foot and stretch it as far back as is comfortable on your body, making sure that wherever your leg is, you cannot be leaning forward, that your body comes straight back up. So you might have gone pretty far here, and once your body comes up, you're like, maybe this is too much. So back out a little bit. Yeah. So again, a form of warrior one on our chairs. Good. And again, scooch around a little bit to get nice and comfortable in your lower body stance. Yeah. And again, You can stretch a little bit further back and drop your heel if you like, or just do whatever's comfortable on your body. Good. And then reaching that left arm up. And if it's available to you, reaching your right arm up. Good. And I want you to feel your chest, your heart just lifting slightly, and you could even slightly look up towards the ceiling. And beautiful pose for opening up our lungs. Find 2 breaths here. Nice, long, slow, deep breath. Enjoy the pose. Breathe into whatever's a little bit of a challenge. See if you can relax it. And on an exhale breath, just let your arms slowly float back down. You can bring your hand to the right hand to the back of that chair. Good. And then we're going to lean forward here. We're going to guide that back foot forward. Good. Let's again grab onto the back of your chair here. Situate your body again back to where the corner is in the corner of your chair is in the middle. Hoping your chair is conducive to this. And now we're just going to keep this right foot out and bring the left knee forward. 90 degrees in your knees. Good. So again, just scooch around in your chair and get comfortable with just having a wide stance. Yeah, good. I'm going to see if we can square our chest to the front of the room. Good. This is Warrior 2 pose, seated. So we're going to stretch our left arm back and our right arm forward. Good. Press down into your feet. That'll take the tension off of your back. That's where you're holding it. You turn your head and look over that front middle fingernail of your right hand. Good. Nice, long, slow, deep breath here. And each time you exhale, just relax your shoulders back and down. Breath in. Relax your shoulders back and down. Good. Now you're going to bring your gaze slowly forward. We're going to bring our palms forward. We're going to come into triangle pose here, a seated triangle. So take a breath in, and as you exhale, start to tuck your belly in and start to just tip over to where your arms are at about 2 and 10 o'clock. Yeah, and breathe. So your belly is really tucking in here. That's taking any kind of pressure off your back. You're also pressing into the ground with your toes. Good. You can look over to the left if you'd like, or look up and over to the left. Yeah, that's okay on your neck. Good. And now bringing your gaze, your head down and forward again. We're going to bend the elbow of this right hand and lay the right forearm onto our thigh. We're going to bring our left palm up, coming into side angle pose. So on an inhale breath, reach the arm up and relax the arm. You can even bend the elbow a little bit and lean over. And you're pressing into your feet. You're supporting your lower body. And I really love the chair for these poses because it really does help us to keep that upper shoulder back. Again, you can turn your gaze and look underneath that shoulder or just look forward. That's comfortable. And you're pressing also down into your right forearm. Belly's tucked in. Yes. Really extending that left lung. Good. Now press down into your feet. We're going to come out of the pose, just gently lifting the body back up, arm back up, and just let that arm relax the shoulders as the arm descends. Yeah, there you go. Nice, good. All right, we're going to just heel toe, or however it's comfortable for you to bring that right foot back next to the left. Good. Let's take a breath in and let it go. All right, we're going to do that same thing on the other side. So we're going to go to the corner of our chair here. And again, I don't know your chair, so however it's comfortable for you to find yourself getting into this. Usually do the lunge this way. So right, the left knee is forward, the right knee is down towards the floor. And once you're comfortable there, right, you can scoot a little bit more forward in your chair. That might give you more space. Yeah, and then you can start to slide your leg back, maybe start to reach that heel back, really feel the stretch. This is so nice for that hip flexor, right, psoas. Good. So just find your legs here where they're comfortable. Know that you're going to be raising your arm or arms. Body is nice and upright. We're not leaning forward. Yeah, otherwise just bring the leg in to lean straight back up. Yeah, with your body. And then reaching that left arm or right arm up, and maybe the left arm joins the right arm. Good. And gently lift the heart and look up. And just feel that whole nice stretch on the side ribs. Yes, lifting the heart. That's what will help us breathe better. It's just keeping in mind, lift the heart. Good. And breathe, don't stop breathing. Warrior one pose. As you exhale, relax the arms down. Good. And then we're gonna now lean forward a little bit to help that leg come back next to the left, that right leg. Good. And now we're gonna come to that warrior two. So again, we're coming to the side angle. So this leg's gonna stay out to the side, and this right knee is gonna come straight forward. Yeah, so coming into your comfortable wide stance. Good. Keep a nice tall spine here. Now let's try to square our chest to the front of the room. Good. A little more stretch here in this left thigh. Good. And float your arms out for our warrior two pose. You're gently pressing into your toes. You just feel how much strain that takes off your back, right? And then turn and look over the middle finger and breathe and smile and relax your shoulders back and down. So you still are, even when we're in our chair, we're still pressing down into our feet. We're using our low body for this pose. For 2 and 1. And now we're just going to slowly rotate our head back forward. We're going to bring our palms forward and we're going to set up for our triangle pose. So take a breath in, and as you exhale, just lean over again. Arms are at an angle at 2 and 10 o'clock, or you can come up a little bit. Tummy tucks in, protecting our back. Good. You can look to the right and up a little bit with the head, with the gaze if you'd like, and breathe in our triangle. For 2, notice that you've gone too far. If something is really uncomfortable, then how do you modify, right? How do you back out? Good. And now bringing the gaze back forward, bending the left elbow, bringing that left forearm onto your thigh, bringing the right palm up. And you're going to inhale and reach the arm up. You can bend the elbow a little bit and stretch long. So stretch from those right fingers to the outside of your right pinky toe. Press down into your feet. And stretch long and breathe. Nice, nice, nice. Good. For 2 and 1. Press into your feet. Slowly bring your body back up. Exhale, relax your arm. Just let it float down. Nice. Really nice job, everybody. And just heel toe this left foot back to meet the right. Yeah. Let's take a breath in. Nice tall spine. Exhale it out. All right. For those of us that are itching to stand up a little bit and do some movement, a little bit more movement, which is also helpful for the lungs, stand mindfully. So you can slide your heels back a little bit, keep your spine straight, press into your toes, and slowly float yourself up into a stand. So we've been sitting for a little bit, so take it slow. We'll meet behind our chairs here. Yeah. You can slide your chair forward. I'm just sliding it out of the way so you can see me. Good. And we're just going to start with moving. So let's just shake and move the head. Yeah, after all that sitting, this should feel good. It's just wiggle around. Get your willies out. Is that what they usually say? Get your willies out to the kids. Yeah. Shake the head. You can blink the eyes. Yeah. Good. And come back to center now. And let's just come to either just lifting the heels, or maybe you come into a little bit of a jog. Yeah. And again, I don't know what you feel like today. Maybe some of you come into a like big time jog. Yeah. And our lungs are now being called, right, by our muscles saying, hey, send some more oxygen down here and out here. So that's why we need our lung health, right? For keeping distributing the oxygen into our blood so that our blood can carry it to whoever needs it. Yeah, good. Maybe you come forward and back a little bit. Yeah. Just do whatever feels good to move. And again, when we're, becoming more and more sedentary, just finding a little bit of time during your day to stand up and do this a little bit, twice a day, right? Really good for us. And slow it down. And relax the body. And notice the heart beating, lungs rising and falling, right? Yeah, our body is such a gift to us. Good. So again, posture, right? So feet about hip distance apart. Feel your kneecaps lift. Feel your glutes engage. Feel your tailbone tug forward. Yeah, reach your arms up and back and down. Palms gently forward. Tuck the chin back. Nice tall spine. So just finding mountain pose will help us to breathe deeper all day long if we're standing, right? We're seated, lifting that heart. Yeah, just remembering to keep that nice tall spine. Okay, we're gonna bring our feet out a little bit wider apart. Soften the knees, and we're gonna do our little side to side. And as today, we're just really gonna give it our all to exhale the breath. Because as important as it is to breathe in, it's just as important to get rid of the spent oxygen in our body. It's that spent carbon dioxide in our body. Yeah, so soften the knees. We're gonna inhale to one side and exhale to the other. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Ha. 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 You know me, I always say the louder the ha, the more, the better. Ha. 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 And relax. Good. Just wiggle it out. Nice. All right. So keeping this gentle, let's bring our toes forward now. Little bounce in our knees still. Keep that bounce in your knees. Good. And then we're just going to inhale and breathe in and up. Good. And as we exhale, we're just going to let the body drop forward. Yeah, and if that's not good on your back, you can just let your arms hang down and drop your head. Yeah, whatever feels good on your body. Good. And then pressing down in your toes, slowly curl up. And then inhale, we're going to reach our arms out into a T. We're going to lift our fingers up. We're going to press our palms to either side of the room. Press, press, press. So this is opening. Just imagine like it's stretching your rib cage, your lungs, yeah, and breathe. It's also great for our internal organs, especially our liver and our gallbladder, detoxifying. Big breath here. Use those lungs. Try to breathe in and out. Good. Now, as you exhale, relax. We're going to relax the arms and we're going to slowly bend the elbows and come into a cactus pose. Love this pose for our lungs. Yeah. So literally, we're just going to stretch our upper arms back, lift our chin, feel that chest lift up, feel that whole chest open, and breathe in and out of your nose. In and out of your nose is such a healthy way to breathe as it filters the air, it warms the air, it helps us to come into more of a relaxed cadence of our breath when we breathe in and out of our nose. And it actually helps us to breathe deeper. Just notice, yeah, all that. And as we exhale now, bring the head forward and relax the arms, just let them float down. Good. And shake it out. Shake out any tension that you've been holding. Wiggle your head, your shoulders, just experiment with every part of your body. Yeah, wiggling it up. And now just come to a natural stand. Just come to how you usually stand. Good. And then if you can, close your eyes comfortably or just soften your eyes. Take a couple breaths. Take a couple big breaths in through your nose. Notice where the breath is landing, middle lung, maybe lower lung, and breathe out. But just feel your breath here in your normal stance, your normal stance. Usually you're just comfortable, your natural go-to to stand. All right, and now fluttering the eyes open, we're just gonna come into mountain pose. So we're gonna lift the kneecaps, we're gonna tuck your tailbone forward, tuck your tummy in just slightly. We're gonna lift our shoulders up and gently roll them back and down. And our arms, our hands are just relaxed, but the palms are gently forward. Good. We're gonna lift the heart just gently. We're gonna tuck the chin back and just relax now here in mountain pose. And again, if you can close your eyes comfortably or just soften your eyes, let's experiment with a couple breaths here. Taking a breath in, and notice if you can feel the breath going almost all the way down to your belly, and your belly puffs up. And as you exhale, relax. So just notice, like by just coming into mountain pose, tweaking the body, lengthening the spine, right? Rolling the shoulders gently back. See how much more breath you can get in by just that. And then you can relax, open your eyes. So I don't know if you noticed any difference. I always notice a difference that my breath, when I come to my regular stand, it's about here. And when I just come into that, the shoulders back, I can feel it all the way down into my belly. So that's something good to practice for us. Okay, shake it out. Good. So here we might need our chair. We're gonna come into our balance, a nice tree pose. So what we've been talking about, you know, the whole class about just keeping our heart lifted will really help us balance as well, right? So because our joints are all stacked, so we're nice and strong, right? So coming to our chair, I'm going to give you a couple options here, just for those that want a little bit more in chair pose today. So options are, so first of all, we're going to get into that nice tight leg. So we're going to hug our muscles to that left bone, that left femur. We're going to lift our kneecap. Which is just engaging these muscles. When you lift that kneecap, you feel these muscles tighten, right? And our glute muscle here, good. And then we're gonna come onto our tippy toe on our right foot. So options are, actually it's just, yeah, let's just do that, yeah. All right, so options are you bringing the knee out to the side, right? And then just you can keep either your foot on the floor, you can bring your heel to the side of your ankle, you can lift your heel up a little bit more, come onto your tippy toe, yeah. Making sure that this knee is like a door opening to the side, yeah. And if you want more here, you can bring your foot to your inside shin, never your knee. And some of you may be able to bring that foot into your inside thigh. Finding a way to stand there, right, in balance. And if that's feeling like too much, obviously, it's either here, here, here. So you pick your leg. Find your stance. Make sure that this standing leg stays nice and tight. That's your pillar, right? Okay. And now find a spot to stare at, either about 5 feet in front of you on the floor. So on the carpet, maybe you're on the hardwood floor, there's a little speck, or you can look forward and find a spot to stare at that's not moving. Good. Lift that heart, right? Feel those lungs nice and open. And then if you want to experiment with bringing your hands into prayer position slowly, maybe float your elbows out to the side. Yeah, gently press your palms together. Find that drishti gaze. Yeah. And if you're feeling pretty stable here, feeling like you might want more, you can float your arms into a V, reach your fingertips up to the corners of the room. And find 5 breaths here. Nice, long, slow, deep breath. Smile on the face. Notice little wobbles, that's good, but tell yourself, I got this. I got it. My body's adjusting, it's helping me stay up. Nice and strong. If you topple out, just gently laugh, smile, and come back in. And as you exhale, bring your hands together down to heart center, yeah, and release, yeah. Like I said in our reminder on Monday, what yoga helps us to do is when we're having the worst day possible, right? I'm just admitting somebody here, so just keep shaking it off, yeah. All right. And we're gonna just come to the other side. So let's just slide over to the other side of the chair. Tree on this side. Good. When you're having the worst day possible, what yoga does is when you reach a door and you're pushing it open, you finally realize it says pull and you can laugh at yourself, right? How many of you have done that? Okay, you're pushing, and it's like, oh, right, it says pull right in front of my face. So yoga helps us to just laugh it off. So if you topple out of your tree pose, just laugh it off, come right back in. Okay, so same thing on this side. Get a nice sturdy leg, your inside leg. Lift that kneecap, hug your muscles to the bone, squeeze your glute behind you there like this is a pillar of cement, right? Of marble, that it's so strong. Bend your left knee. Come to whatever option you want on this side. Maybe mirror what you did on the other side, right? So knee comes out. Maybe you're sliding, you're on your foot. Maybe it's the heel next into the inside of your ankle. Maybe you come a little higher. Maybe you come onto your shin. Maybe you come into the inside of your thigh. Okay. Just stand nice and tall. Lift that heart. Good. Find that spot to stare at, either 5 feet in front of you on the floor or in front of you on the wall or whatever you're looking at that's not moving. And then maybe slowly float your hands into prayer position. Lift your elbows out to either side, gently pressing into your palms. That can help with your keeping you stable. And again, if you topple out, that's fine. Feel the little wobbles going on in your body. That's the work. That's good, right? Maybe you draw your fingertips up. See how you're doing today. And again, with your mind, say, I've got this. I've got it. I can stand here. 4 breaths. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Your deep breath will help you stay in the pose. It'll help you just be nice and stable and sturdy. Good. Whenever you're ready, bringing your hands coming out just the way you went in, nice and slowly. Hands come down to the heart. Good. And you can release. Good. And I challenge you this week to just try that pose every day. And every day it'll be different. Some days you will just not be able to take your hand off that chair. You're feeling so wobbly. And other days, boom, you just feel like a statue in your garden, right? And that's just the nature of what we eat, if it's a windy day, what's going on in the planets, what's going on in our life. Yeah, all right, shake it out, move it out. One more pose here before we sit down. Good. Make sure you don't have your chair in front of you because we're going to come forward a little bit. So just find your mountain pose, right? Nice and tall. And slide your arms back and clasp your hands behind your back. So interlace your fingers behind your hips. Good. Good. Feet are just nice and comfortably apart wherever they feel comfortable. Knees are soft. We're going to just come forward. We're going to do a forward fold, but first a back bend. So on an inhale breath, we're going to stretch your shoulders back. Reach your hands down towards the floor. Lift your heart up. Yeah. That just feels so nice. Just doing that will help us to open up those lungs. And the more we practice deep breathing, getting that breath all the way down to the lower lobe of our lungs, the more natural it will become for us. Yeah. All right. Take a breath here now. And as you exhale, soften your knees and start to hinge at your hips. And just with a nice straight spine, bring the body forward to look at the floor. Good. And you can either stay right here. If you want to come into a little bit deeper forward fold, you can drop your head, the crown of your head. You want to open those that upper shoulder, the upper chest and shoulders. You can inhale and lift your arms up off your back as if they want to come up and over. And breathe. Nice, long, slow, deep breath. Having your arms up off your back is uncomfortable. Just lay your arms back onto your back. 2 more breaths here. Then on your next inhale breath, slowly start to slide your hands as if you're drawing them towards the floor. That'll help to lighten that body, upper body as it comes up. Yeah, let's just stretch those shoulders back one more time. I'm into that today. And exhale, relax. Good. And shake it out. And get crazy. Shake it off. Shake off any tension that you're building up. Yeah, and you can do that no matter if you're sitting down, no matter if you're laying down. Just shake off any of the junk that you are holding. Let's take a walk to the front of our chair, and we're gonna slowly make our way down to our chair. And still here, yeah. All right, so your seat's right behind you there. And let's send our hips back, press into your toes. Really use those toes. And then keep sending your hips back as you're pressing into your toes. And then at some point, if you want to hang onto your chair here and just gently float your hips down onto your chair. And arrive back to the chair. Good. All right, we're going to do one more pose here, and then we're going to do a nice long shavasana. All right, so scoot forward in your chair. We're going to really work this lower belly, our core, right? Because if you have any kind of back issues, really concentrating on getting this strong will alleviate a lot of that back pain. It can, yeah. All right, so we're gonna go right into a big core work here. We're gonna lift our heels up off the floor. Yeah, and let's just lay your hands onto your chest. Now, instead of just rounding your back, don't want that. I want you to lift your heart, lift your chin. And then as if there's a big ball on your back and you want to reach the shoulders up and over the ball. So you're going to lift your shoulders up as you start leaning the tops of your shoulders towards the back of your chair. And tug that low belly below your navel. Tuck it back and breathe. Yeah. You're starting to feel a little too much tension in your neck, your throat, your front neck. Just lift the head up a little bit. Yeah, and breathe. This is a really tough one to breathe in, right? Because you're really engaging those core muscles. And the tendency is to stop breathing because of the challenge, but keep breathing for two more breaths. You got it. I'm not making you do 20. Yeah. And then when you're ready, on an inhale breath, slowly float the body straight back up, drop your heels, and relax. Again, really simple pose, but really powerful. Yeah. Okay, let's take a breath in and let it go. So we're gonna scoot back in our chair. There's a little energy point that opens up our lungs, and it's the outside of our elbows, right? So scoot your body back into your chair. Good. And bring your hands, we're just gonna hold the outside of our elbows. Yes. This is a little chin energy point for the lungs and many other things, but the lungs, respiratory system. Good. So just basically sitting with your arms crossed, fingers are gently just touching the outside of the elbows. Good. And let's just close our eyes here. Let the eyes close. Yeah. So eventually you might start feeling a little pulsating in your fingers. Maybe, maybe not. Depends on how long we stay here. Yeah. But just know that, just holding this energy point here helps us to harmonize our spirit and our mind and our body. Yeah. It can help. This energy area can help alleviate attitudes, worries, fears, anger, sadness, those types of things, and just melt away. You're just naturally breathing, body's relaxed. And just noticing the pulsating in our fingers, sending that energy. And many times when we can alleviate this energy, right, then it can alleviate the pain that we might be feeling in certain areas of the body. It's just one of many. Good. A couple more breaths here. And relax the body now. You can now just either stay there, you can bring your hands, palms up on your lap, eyes remain closed. And settle yourself in for Shavasana now. Good. So again, if you want to slide onto the floor, feel free. If you want to just remain in your chair, feel free there too. Yeah, good. Just take a nice breath in and exhale, let it go. Another breath in and let it go. And now relax. Sliding the hands up on your, if you're sitting, sliding your hands up on your thighs a little higher. You'll feel that opening up your chest a little bit, which will allow for a little bit deeper breath as we even relax. A little smile on the face. And just for this next 3 or 4 minutes, let's just be here. Grateful for our breath. Feeling the body relax. Deep little exhale breath. Feel your toes soften. Relax your legs. Relax your glutes, your hips. Feel your belly soften. Feel your lungs relax. Your heart. Your shoulders soften. Your back supported by your chair. Relax your back. Back of your neck relax. Feel your arms heavy, fingers relaxed. The back of your head relaxed. Third eye relaxed. Gentle smile on the face. Whole body's relaxed. Nothing to do right now, nowhere else to be. Right here. Relaxing. As always, if your mind is beginning to wander or it's busy, just let it be. Thoughts are like our breath. They come and they go. They come and they go. Just allow them to come and go. free to remain here now for as long as you'd like. Feel like you want to come back into this space and time. Start by noticing your breath. Out slowly. Chest gently rising and falling. Rising and falling. Take a little bit deeper breath in and let it go. And allow any last bits of tension to just slip away. And gently begin to start wiggling your fingers and toes. Slowly moving your body, swaying the body just gently, slowly side to side. Just making your way back into this space, feeling the air all around you, space all around you. You're coming out of Shavasana. And then slowly just coming back to center. Seated. Eyes closed. Let's bring our palms together, resting your thumbs onto your heart. Little prayer hands onto your heart. And again, think of gratitude for bringing yourself here today. And I'm grateful that you brought yourself here today. Let's take a nice big breath in. Let's use our lungs. Breathe in, feel the heart rise. And as you exhale, bow your forehead to your fingertips. Relax your shoulders. Yes. And we'll close practice today with this. Breath is between body and mind. Breath helps us get over being a slave to our mind. Practice your breath. When you're feeling ready and complete at your own pace, just gently slit your eyes open, let the light in slowly, and then flutter them open as you lift your head. And I thank you all for coming and breathing with me today. Have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste.